Já pensou em colocar a sua startup no centro das atenções de toda a América Latina? E mais do que isso, conquistar a oportunidade de competir no cenário global da Web3. Não é mais apenas uma competição, mas sim a maior competição de startups da América Latina. Estamos falando em mais de R$500 mil em premiações para as equipes que se destacarem. E os campeões, os campeões, terão a oportunidade de disputar mais de R$5 milhões no hackathon global da Solana. Bom, e como participar? Super simples, você e sua equipe terão até o dia 8 de outubro para inscrever a sua startup no link que está na descrição desse vídeo. Após isso, os times passarão pelas classificatórias, no qual os jurados irão julgar quais são os 16 melhores times. Os 16 melhores times selecionados, essas equipes entrarão em campo competindo ao vivo diante de um público global. Você não estará apenas competindo, você estará sendo observado pelos maiores nomes do empreendedorismo e da tecnologia. E os fãs também estão no jogo. Pela primeira vez, os fãs têm papel ativo na competição, concorrendo a prêmios, participando, fazendo as suas apostas ao vivo e também apoiando a sua equipe favorita. Esse nível de competição e engajamento você só vê aqui no Solana Copa América. Então, não desperdice o seu tempo. Acesse os links que estão aqui embaixo nesse exato momento, descubra mais e inscreva a sua startup agora.
Entonces, hola a todos. Me presento primero. Yo soy Roberto Intriago. Mi rol en ASI, en el Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, es Strategic Value Engineer. Soy parte del, como conocerán un poco, ASI está compuesto por diferentes entidades y organizaciones. Yo pertenezco a SingularityNet, pero Adi, que está aquí, y también Dani, son parte de los diferentes movimientos, diferentes iniciativas y organizaciones que tenemos dentro de ASI. Yo como Strategic Value Engineer, realmente trato siempre de buscar nuevas iniciativas para empujar, impulsar la visión de ASI que tenemos. Básicamente, ASI es una alianza que se formó en base a 3 organizaciones que tenían una visión muy parecida, que es llegar a crear un motor y un sistema y una plataforma de Artificial General Intelligence de forma descentralizada y que sea beneficiosa para la humanidad. En lugar de que cada una tire el timón o maneje las cosas a su propia línea, se dieron cuenta que muchos unidos son más fuertes que muchos separados. Entonces esa fue la visión inicial de ASI. Fue compuesto la alianza inicial por SingularityNet, por Ocean Protocol y por Fetch AI. Hace poco anunciamos también el merger de Kuros. Entonces, al final, yo los invito a ustedes a investigar sobre estas diferentes organizaciones. Lo que buscan es complementarse entre sí las diferentes perspectivas que tienen. Una se enfoca en hardware descentralizado, el otro en modelos de AI y data descentralizada. El otro es más enfocado en un marketplace descentralizado. Al final del día, lo que buscamos es unir fuerzas, aprovechar las herramientas y las plataformas de descentralización que existen en Web3. Por eso estamos aquí con la querida comunidad de Solana. Somos blockchain agnostic en general. Y el objetivo de nuestra interacción y nuestro sponsorship, no lo llamaría sponsorship, mejor nuestra colaboración en ofrecer este AI Track en Copa América, básicamente es encontrar, identificar y explorar esas posibles formas de colaborar con la comunidad de Solana hacia un futuro en conjunto de ASI con Solana. Habiendo dicho esto, Avi les va a narrar, a demostrar, a darle todo el soporte necesario que ustedes necesitan para poder participar en nuestro challenge. Y todas las preguntas técnicas las van a escuchar de Abby. Abby también les va a mostrar dónde tenemos un lugar para dar soporte a todas sus preguntas en Discord de forma asíncrona. Y algo más que se pueda escapar, no creo, pero bueno, igual si tienen cualquier tipo de consultas, son bienvenidos para darlas a nosotros en los diferentes canales de comunicación que podemos habilitar. Hay, bueno, un announcement muy importante que aprovecho de decirlo, luego Dani lo dirá en portugués, es que vamos a ofrecer un prize de $2,000 para el primer puesto de las propuestas que podemos recibir en el AI Track de Copa América, $500 para el segundo puesto y $500 también para el tercer puesto. Quiero agradecer mucho al soporte que hemos recibido de Solana. Y le quiero dar la palabra a Dani, que les va a dar su propia introducción también en portugués. Dani es nuestra querida embajadora de la comunidad, en la comunidad de LATAM, de SingularityNet, ahora ASI, y así estamos colaborando también con las plataformas y herramientas de Fetch. Dani, por favor.
Muitas graças, Roberto. Bom, muito obrigada a todos vocês que estão aqui conosco nessa Copa América. O meu nome é Daniela, vocês podem me chamar de Dani. Eu sou embaixadora da SingularityNet aqui no Brasil, que agora é a ASI, né, a Aliança de Superinteligência Artificial. Como o Roberto estava falando, essa aliança ela é formada por uma fusão que é histórica da SingularityNet, da Fetch AI, da Ocean Protocolo e também agora do Kudos, né? E essa é uma aliança que, na verdade, é uma coalizão bem poderosa que promove as tecnologias de inteligência artificial em uma plataforma descentralizada, de código aberto e, claro, também é agnóstica com relação à blockchain. E essa aliança, basicamente, ela está reformulando o futuro da inteligência artificial ao descentralizar a sua pesquisa e o desenvolvimento. Agora, juntos nós estamos criando e construindo a maior plataforma independente do mundo para inovação em inteligência artificial. E é incrível estar hoje aqui com vocês, nessa Copa América. Eu quero também informar para vocês que falam português que nós vamos ter o apoio maravilhoso do André, da comunidade aqui brasileira. Ele estará com vocês nos canais de Discord. Também darei apoio ao André sempre que possível, mas vocês poderão contar com todo o apoio dele, da comunidade aqui no Brasil, para que essa Copa América seja incrível para todos vocês. Então, essa colaboração com a Solana, a gente tem como objetivo principalmente explorar oportunidades de colaboração, especialmente também para as próximas versões da plataforma. E é incrível poder também contar com o apoio de vocês neste evento, com a participação, e a gente espera que tudo ocorra da melhor forma possível. Como o Roberto estava falando, os prêmios dessa Copa América serão o seguinte: $2.000 para o primeiro lugar, $500 para o segundo lugar e também $500 para o terceiro lugar. Então, eu quero dar as boas-vindas a todos vocês e estou muito feliz em poder falar em português com vocês e dar todo esse suporte, esse apoio aqui, não só em inglês, mas em espanhol e em português também. Então, eu vejo como uma iniciativa inovadora que é a verdadeira descentralização, não é? Quando nós podemos dar acesso, não é? Independentemente do idioma, para que as pessoas possam participar do ecossistema. Então, bom dia para todos vocês e uma boa Copa América.
So, hi everyone, this is Abhi. And I'm working as developer advocate at Fetch. Together we come as ASI Alliance, Fetch, Ocean, and SingularityNet. Now, today I'll be giving you the details like how to participate in this hackathon, what all you have to done, how to use AI agents and Solana blockchain together. We'll be doing a short presentation here. Let me share my screen and please confirm if you can see my screen. So again, guys, welcome to Solana X ASI Alliance Hackathon Workshop. Here we'll be discussing details about the hackathon and what we are going to do it and how. So the agenda for this particular presentation is the introduction to the hackathon, overview about the hackathon, understanding what is fetch AI agents or why we call it U agents here, and how to integrate the Solana blockchain into agents. Then there will be a live demo where we'll be seeing how the integration really works by seeing a normal escrow system where two agents will be bidding over the Bitcoin price, and the one who's getting accurately or gets the closest price will win it. We might take the questions at the end, and I'll share all the details where you're going to get the project support or documentation for each and every one. So let's start with the introduction to all the partners here. First goes ASI Alliance. So ASI Alliance is the partnership or collaboration between FetchAI, Singularity, and Ocean Protocol. We aim at developing decentralized AI so we can make new and good applications using AI and accelerate our progress towards artificial general and super intelligence. Now, Fetch AI over here is a decentralized platform. We provide AI-powered digital economy using autonomous agents. You can call them AI agents, U agents, but majorly they are AI agents. So Fetch AI agents can perform tasks, can take decisions for you, and interact with other agents as well. And they also can carry money or any other monetary value because they have their wallets, like Solana wallet. So it is used in industries such as supply chain, finance, logistics, automobile, and whatever you can think of. Uh, Now we'll talk a bit about Solana. Why we are integrating the Solana? It's because it's a low cost blockchain that supports decentralized application, and the time or the high transaction throughput it provides us. So it is built for scalability and is ideal for finance, gaming, and other decentralized or DeFi as well. Our mission with this particular hackathon is to leverage Fetch AI's technology and Solana's blockchain to come up together and build DeFi or decentralized application. The goal is to automate the workflows and handle complex decentralized interactions without any human intervention. So scheduled key events for this particular thing is the one event which you're having right now is the presentation. On 7th of October, you'll be submitting the round one details and we'll be providing you the results for it. After that, on 17th and 18th of October, we'll be having round of 16. On 23rd, we'll be having quarterfinals, and finally on 30th of October, we have live final. You can get more details. You'll get access to this presentation and you can click on this button here and you'll be jumping to the hack pack where you get all the details again. Here you can see the complete hackathon schedule and other details related to hackathon, like the problem statement, a more detailed problem statement, what we guys have to offer you is all provided in this hack pack. So this presentation will be shared to you. Everything related to Fetch, Solana, whatever you want to believe will be provided in this presentation itself. Okay, so we'll go next and we'll check what are the challenge statements we have. We have bifurcated the challenge statements here into 4 different categories: easy, medium, complex, and open. So easy one goes like you just have to create 2 or 3 agents which are transferring from between each other using Solana blockchain and some kind of notification system as well, if possible. The medium challenge statement, in that you have to build decentralized insurance platform or anything, something like that, and using multi-agent asset management system. For complex problem, you have to make a DeFi loan monitoring and liquidation agent or multi-agent autonomous trading system. For the open problem statement, you can really build anything. So for the whole project mainly, we'll be judging based on the type of problem you're choosing, but you also can leverage Fetch AI's and Solana blockchain together and make anything of your choice. So it's really wide open problem statement. There's no problem with that, whatever you come up with, but it should be technically advanced, or you have proper use case for Solana blockchain and Fetch AI agents. So we will start with now what actually are AI agents. So you can think of AI agents are just pieces of code who are in their own environment. So they're autonomous programs designed to act on behalf of users, system, or anything possible. So you can just say it is an agent for a particular, for the smallest unit present in any of the industries or even the people. They can make decisions for you, they can interact with other agents, they can transfer funds with other agents and perform tasks without human intervention. So all the manual tasks are we are achieving that without humans can be done. The features which our agents provide are autonomy, first of all. That means that your agent can access the situations which they are in, the problem or the queries which they have, and then can make decisions on their environment. Then the collaboration part comes in, where agents can communicate with each other, do transactions with each other to achieve more complex goals. So the more complex goals are there, so you can get more and more agents into the picture and they can work together. Again, there's a decentralization with this. So even the fetch AI agents, when they communicate to each other, they lie on a blockchain. So there is a testnet blockchain at the moment which they're lying on, and whenever they communicate, everything is getting recorded, like what are the transactions made, like who has communicated whom at what time, is getting registered on their blockchain, and they work in a decentralized network, ensuring there's no single point of control for that. Secure transactions. Again, with the use of blockchain like Solana, we ensure that the transactions are secure, tamper-proof, and yeah. So whatever transaction takes place between the agents, those are really secure. So UAgents framework. So what is UAgents? UAgents is basically what we call universal agents, or the terminology for AI agents at Fetch. You can get the package from Python. Simply go pip install Python and you get all the details about the UAgents. Like you can easily import the UAgents library in your machine. It's a lightweight framework for creating agents, making it easier for developers to implement their solutions. So if you can see at the bottom of the screen, they are working together to solve a complex problem, and they can get you the perfect results. And there comes in picture is Agentverse, which is an agent management platform. Agentverse is the world of agents, basically. It's a development and management platform for creating your agent, hosting your agent, and of course, managing your agent. You can check performance of different agents. You can use other people's agents, whatever you feel the best with. So for getting to Agentverse, you simply go to this link and it will take you here. It is as simple as signing with your Google. You go here and there's a whole platform. Just to give a try, you can directly go to new agent. uh, After going there, you can simply click on any of the templates and you get the code there, how to use the agent or how to make a simple code. So if I show you any of my agents, that consists the code. And if you run the agent, we are just basically providing the infrastructure for them to keep running all the time. Okay. So yeah, the key features are of course agent hosting, which I just showed you, where you can build and deploy our agents directly on Agentverse without needing your own infrastructure. At the moment, there's a limitation that we don't provide each and every Python library on Agentverse because of the security concerns. And in that case, you can see that you can create your agent on your local machine, which I'll be showing you now how to create the agent on local machine. And with your agent address, so our agent are having a particular address, the one you can see, the one starts with agent. So these are the agent address where they use to communicate to each other. So you can simply create your agent locally and then connect by giving it the address. When you provide the address, it just gives you a key, which you can put again back in your agent code. So all these things are provided in docs, but it's not important for this particular session. I'll share all the details where you can get these details and how to use the mailbox or local agents if needed. Then there comes almanac contract. So whenever you go and you create your agent for the very first time, it is necessary that you can get back your agent. For that, we use seed phrases, which I'll be presenting to you or showing to you in the further demo. So agent, whenever get registered for the first time, or they keep on getting registered, the registration is updating all the time. So whenever they registered, they do register with their addresses and what are their capabilities, what actually they can do. And again, I told you about the mailbox services, which is connecting the local agent, as not all the libraries are present on our Agentverse. So you can go and run your agent. If you want your agent on Agentverse, you can run there and use the address to connect it. Uh, I will not ideally tell you to go through other details over there, because why we really do it on Agentverse. See, we deploy it over here, and basically there's another platform like ChatGPT, which we call Delta V, where you can test your agents. But for this particular case, it's not really required. We can directly do it on our local machines. So everything we are going to do in this particular hackathon is mostly going to be on local machines. The use case for Agentverse is to build decentralized applications using Fetch AI agents. So you can host your agents there and use it. And it automates the workflows, use different agents at different time, keep it running, and it can be as easy as logging with your Gmail account. If you want to see what all the basic Python modules are supported over here. And other than that, there's also listed on the Fetch AI docs that these are the libraries which we support at the moment, which more or less include all the AI related libraries like Google Generative AI, LangChain, Crew AI, OpenAI, and some basic libraries as well like Maths, CosmPy, and UAgents, of course. Okay. Now we'll see why we are integrating Fetch AI agents with Solana. Why particularly Solana? So Solana blockchain can process thousands and thousands of transactions per second, making it very ideal for decentralized applications, along with agents, because agents are really fast in communicating with each other. The transaction fees with Solana is pretty low, and so the gas fees or the transaction fees which pay, it remains low, and we get the high throughput for cases like DeFi or gaming. The solution provided by Solana blockchain, like it is built for large-scale decentralized applications. Solana ensures that the dApps can grow without performance loss, which is quite important at this point of time. Now, integrating Fetch AI's agents with Solana. So we have UAgents plus Solana wallets. Here we empower the agents by giving them their wallets. So Fetch AI agents can create and manage Solana wallets, which we'll be seeing in a moment here, allowing them to execute the transactions. There can be event monitoring, which you have to deal with mostly in medium and complex problem statements, where agent can monitor on-chain events on Solana and trigger some actions based on that. You can either set the rules or set some AI for that, which keeps on checking the transaction and trigger something basically. There's decentralized automation. Agents can communicate with workflows like fund transfers, asset management by interacting with Solana smart contracts and wallets. So yeah, next we'll see what is, now we'll go through the demo. What we're trying to achieve is multi-agent escrow system with Solana. So what we'll present is there is a user and a challenger. They both bid up, like go for a bid on a Bitcoin price, and the escrow agents will evaluate both the things, and whosoever wins, he'll transfer the money to that. So that's what I told you. There's a escrow agents which registers and receive bids, also evaluates bids and manages funds in escrow. There's a player agent which simulates a user making a bet on the price of an asset. For this case, we are using Bitcoin. And there's a challenger which also makes a bet. So it is mostly going to be like a player agent. So we can take it as player one or player two. The process is like both the bids are placed, the agent closes to the target price wins, and funds are transferred automatically from the escrow to the winner. To get the code, you can go over here on this link. You'll get the uh, button or presentation here, and you can check. There's a really good README file available over here, which you can use to set up this example, set up the poetry, and get it running on your machine. Now I'll be showing you how we basically create a simple wallet, Solana wallet for an agent, and how to attach it with the agent. So let me take this particular line, as I already have these things installed on my machine, like all the requirements which are needed, but you can definitely see it in our poetry file. Like if you go there, so everything you need to install is Python, UAgent, Solder, Solana, and whatever else you need. Maybe these are the core libraries which you'll be using. You might need base 58 as well, but yeah, you can of course get that. Okay, so I'll be using this. I'll be going to my terminal. Instead of using any path, I'll just say I need to create a sample wallet over here. As soon as you do it, it asks you a 39 phrase. You can type anything basically, but these two should remain the same. And see, it gives you a public key, and you can use this wallet anywhere. So right now we are just creating a wallet, and later we'll assign this wallet to an agent. If you can see, we have sample wallet.json. So this is just for the testing purpose, guys. If we go here, you get a key list pair, which you can use your agents to get the public and private keys. You just need that at the moment. And what we will do is save it for our agent in OS, right? All the steps which you need to perform are available over here. So see, I'll show you. We need to export this key, and then we'll provide it as a list. Remember, guys, this list is in a string at the moment, just in case, just to save it just to save it in our environment. So what I'll do is I'll copy this. I'll just show you how to export it. Mostly you guys know how to do it, but export key is equal to this, and key insistent type or assignment. Let me try that, copy that from the okay, sorry. I'll copy this key from here, paste it down here, and it saves to the environment. So I don't always have to say it. It's like see it or expose it to the user. This is just for the security concern, and I'll clear this now. I will explain you about the agents right now and what are the functions which we are using. We'll start with the escrow agent, we'll jump to the challenger or player agent and what it is really doing, and you'll get a bit of idea about agents as well. So see, like likewise I showed you how to save the key. We are saving escrow secret list, we are also saving a player secret list, and we are saving for this guy, sorry, for challenger as well, we are saving the list in our Python environment, or our terminal, basically virtual environment. Now we'll start with the escrow agent, how to use it, what are the libraries required, and what are the functions we are using. Let's say we got our escrow list first, escrow secret list. I've already got three different wallets similar to the way which I've showed right now. And to get some funds to these, you can simply go to any of the faucets for dev test on our, we also have the link here. So you go there and you provide the address, and it will be recharged with any amount, whatever you choose here, which is at the moment 5. So I already have my wallets charged. If I go there, if I choose my address, it's as simple as that. I get my address, I just paste it here, I'll choose the amount at 5, selecting DevNet because in our application we are using DevNet. Okay, these are my functions, and see, I'm using DevNet, so I'm just getting the funds for DevNet, and it is as simple as doing that. So our wallet got the funds just for the testing purpose. Okay, I'll go through the code now. We have escrow agent over here who is getting the list and converting the list into the bytes first. After getting it, it is taking the key pair library, Solder's key pair library module, to convert the key pair from bytes, and you basically encode it using base 58, and you get your public key for this particular agent. Similar way, we do it for other agent codes, which is player agent, exactly the same process, and for challenger agent as well. So here we are just getting the key pair and the public key. Now, what comes into the picture, what you have to keep in mind of about the agents is these are the data models about request and response. So this escrow agent gets a request with amount, price, and where the money is coming from, the public key itself. The amount is how much they want to bid, the price is what they want to bid at, and again the public key is address where the transaction is coming from. Remember, this is the wallet address, not the agent address. And how it responds is the result, right? What is the result? If you won, you lose, how much money you gain, and everything. This is very simple process. So guys, don't worry about the documentation and stuff. All will be provided to you by the end of this presentation, and the Discord channel link is also will be supporting you with everything. I'm just giving you a basic overview at the moment. So that's how we create an agent from UAgents library in Python. We simply get agent context model. Okay, so we'll use agent function here. We'll name the agent, which is at the moment escrow. We provide a port, and we provide a seed. So what seed is, so every time you create an agent, you will get a different one if you don't provide a seed. Seed is always used to, like for our wallets, to get back to the same wallet. Similarly, to get back to the same agent to provide the seed. This is simply a random string which I'm using escrow wallet. Now, if you use escrow wallet, you can get back to my agent particularly. We provide a local endpoint where it wants to listen or submit the transactions from. So we are using it local host at 8000 port. Remember, the ports are going to be different for all the agents, and I'm going to show you that as well in some time. So as soon as this guy starts, escrow agent, so we are having agent on event startup handler. As soon as the agent starts, it shows that escrow agent initialized ready for bids. Then we go to escrow agent address. Like we get the address. What is the agent address? Remember, I told you in my agent verse profile that this is the agent address which it uses to communicate to each other. Then it just like the bit count set to 0. As soon as it starts, it always goes and resets it to 0, right? And it shows you the public key as well because we have printed. Now after this, for now, we'll jump to any of the player or challenger agent. They are literally very same. There's no difference at all in them. So we'll check what is happening over there. Remember guys, the agent listen and replies back to similar data models. So if you see, I am having the same, exactly same data models in my escrow agent as well as in my player agent. So I define the same things. I define the player agent in a similar fashion. We're having a different port and a different seed. Remember, a different port and a different seed. Do change your seeds whenever you're defining a new agent. So when you start an agent, remember when we were starting an agent, I'll show you, we get an address and then we'll go forward. See, I run my escrow agent. It runs basically, in a way like this on a local machine. So see, it is giving my agent address this one. I'm using this agent address to send messages or to send the bits to. If you can see, the string is same as this. So this is similar. This is nothing but agent.address for escrow agent. And this is the public key where the player or challenger agent will send the soul to. Okay. So what is escrow public key? Again, I've simply hard coded it at the moment. There comes a step. So our agents have their own monetary value and test fed, right? So you can fund test fed to our agents because they need some balance to register themselves on the Almanac contract. Remember, I told you when it runs for the very first time, it needs some balance and it registers itself on Almanac contract where we can see it is active and what are its capabilities. Now, again, in a similar fashion or similar way, which we did on event startup, there are different handlers again, like on event, on message. Again, these all will be available in the documentation to you guys. So for the player agent on event startup, this is just a basic example how to use the escrow system. So as soon as this player agent starts, I'm just taking a bit from it and sending it to the escrow agent. As soon as this agent starts, What you'll do is we'll check the initial balance using check balance function by giving it the public key. If there's a functions file, if I show in my GitHub as well, there's a functions file which I'm using for different purpose. So there's functions, and you're using get key pair details, check balance to transfer the soul, and get latest BTC price because you are bidding on the BTC price at the moment. Okay, so we'll get the balance using DevNet client for Solana, and it will print the balance for you. I go back again to the agent. It is getting it is just that. So ctx.logger.info. Whenever you want to log, like we do printf or print in Python, right? This doesn't work with agent pretty much. You can ideally work with it, but if you want to log anything to the agent, if you want to display anything to the terminal or wherever your code is running, you need to use context logger info. So I'm first printing the public key and the initial balance of the agent. Then I'm taking the input of price and amount they want to bid at. Okay, I'm again logging it, like I'm placing the bet of this amount, and the price is going to be this. At the very end, what I'm doing is I'm sending the transaction. Now see what I am sending here. I'm sending using await ctx.send using escrow address. This is the escrow address. This was our agent for escrow, right? So we are sending a message to escrow address, and what we are sending is escrow request. Remember, escrow request over here, where we're sending amount we want to bid, the price we want to bid at, and of course the public key so it can get back the money, right? So amount is equal to amount which we took from the agent, from the user, price which you want to like place bid at, and the public key which we are saving over here. If you can see, we encoded the key at the very beginning, so we are sending these three details to our escrow agent. The second decorator which we have with our escrow agent is on message. So there are on event, on message, on query, and on interval. We'll learn more about these on our docs, but at the moment we'll be using on event and on message. So as soon as our escrow receives a message of model escrow request, again we are sending escrow request here, and we are creating a model of escrow request. Like whenever we get an escrow request, it will start performing the bill of code and send the message as escrow response. I also provided the escrow response. So we're defining a handler function where we provide the context particularly built for this message, sender where the message is coming from, and message which is again the data model from what type of message is coming, right? We'll get the current bid count. So at this moment, for this example, we are just having 2 bids. As soon as one agent places a bid, second agent places a bid, and it will execute itself, check who has won, and sends back the transaction. So our agents have the capability to store things as well. It can store things in the form of a basic JSON file. So we started by placing the bit counts to 0, and then it also displays on the screen that the current count is 0. If the count is 0, it will store the initial details or request details 1. The first the details which you get either from the player or challenger agent doesn't matter, but it is the first request details whatever it is getting. It includes again the amount, price, public key, and the agent address where the message is coming from. It stores again to storage. I will show how the agent storage looks like. So this is the agent storage with what it looks like, and it keeps on getting resetted after the whole transaction is done. That's how we have coded in our escrow agent. Similar fashion, our challenger code is exactly the same, doesn't matter. See, escrow address, public address, the same, even startup message, and yeah, that's how it goes. So we'll run this, and we'll get the second message, and what we'll do is to store again whenever we get this current store count as 1. We have a basic I'll not go through this because this is just a very basic, very basic algorithm where we are just checking whichever the price is closer, it will send back the amount. So how to send back the amount, of course I'll tell you. Okay. So see, total amount is this, amount sent to winner. How we are deciding the winner is in this place. So we are checking the differences first and second, and whosoever wins it, we have already the address stored in our thing, and you can basically whosoever wins, we are sending the transaction back to them. Now how we are sending them? So see at the very end, we are winning the winner sender, loser sender. These are the agent addresses. Again, we are storing it, winner sender, loser sender, and we are sending them the escrow response. You won, or escrow response you lost, and how much money you got basically. Sorry guys. So when we get the, I know it might turn a bit complex because it's a long example, the long basic example, but as soon as you see it yourself, it will be really simple. And even the docs available on our website are pretty simple, so don't worry about that. And we are providing you all-time support as well. Now again, if I see I'm getting a escrow response, and this is sending to winner and loser. Again, jumping back to our agent first. Here we are getting the escrow response. Similar way, we are having on message like we had on escrow, right? Where we were getting the request. Okay, where it is? See, on message escrow request, and this one, and then this is sending escrow response. Now, ideally, if escrow is sending response, player should get the response. So agent player on getting the model response, it does not respond back. It just gets the update you won or you lost. So it checks the balance for that as well, and it says message.result. What is the result? If I go back there, I am sending the result you won or you lost to agent. So it tells you the result, and it tells you updated account balance is this many souls. Okay, now it's time to run our agents and see how it actually works. So my escrow agent is already running, and two of the rest agents I'll be running one by one and seeing how it works. Remember guys, don't worry about that. Player agent and challenger agent are having exactly the same code. Just remember the ports are different for each one of them. Here 8001, challenger is having 8002. Even the seed phrases are different to get the different agent addresses. So one agent cannot send the like message to himself. So you need different agents in this place. We'll start with agent 1. We'll start with agent 1. Let's start our agent 1, which is a player agent. It starts in a similar way. It will start very same. Like it will get the logs, and on start it does ask you what is the amount of soul you want to place bid for. So initial balance for my agent is 11 souls, and I will just pick, might be 3 souls to place a bid. What you think is a Bitcoin price? As we all know, it is revolving somewhere around 66,000 at the moment. So I'll place 65,000. It is placing bid of 3 SOL on Bitcoin at $65 with wallet address this, transferring $3, 3 souls to this guy, and you can see the logs that it is sending the soul using DevNet. If I go back to my agent, you can see current bit count. It gets the message that current bit count is first. I'm storing first request with amount 3, price this, and the sender is this guy. Once this is done, I'll jump back and start my challenger agent. The challenger agent comes in, works in a similar way, but here, see, it is having 8 souls of balance. I'll place 5, might be. I'll place 68,000 of price. It works in a very same way. If you can see here, it is getting the request. It's just processing the transaction. As soon as this thing is done, and we get the basically the results over here, that what is the second details we get. So we're processing the bids to determine the winner. First request details, second request details, 3 and 5 souls. These are the prices they bid at. Second bid difference is 5,300. First bid difference is 2,300. So of course, first one is the winner. So our player is the winner. After the transaction is performed, the soul is transferred. It notifies winner and loser and resets the bid. If I go back here, I get the message, you won. Your updated balance is this. And then there comes you lost, and your updated balance is this. So this was a very, very basic example using Soul and how to integrate it with agents. So I didn't make it much more complex because yeah, that's how we start with. And you, of course, again, you can get the code by clicking on the start button, and you have all the files here. You have the example environment, like see what we had in our environment is just storing the list, right? Storing the secret list. That would I can share this because this is just for the testing purpose, but I will suggest you guys not to share your secret list or private keys or anything else related to your wallet to other people other than public keys. There's code for challenger agent, escrow agent, player agent, and even the functions are available over here. So yeah, that's how we do it. And now I'll be sharing you the details where you can find the resources and how you can start learning about Fetch, Solana, and different places. So to go to Fetch Docs, you simply go to Fetch AI/docs or click on that link over there. You can, if you're just new to the Fetch, you can go down here. You can access our Agent 101 course, Agent 101 for AI agent course. So it guides you all over like how to start with agent, what all to do, and how we can start working with it basically. And the other place here is, so if you go there, that also works. We have very detailed guides, what agent is, what framework is, how to create your first agent, what is the address, and all the details, whatever you need. We have plenty and plenty of examples what you can use. So don't worry guys, and even you have the good great Discord support, so don't worry about that as well. Just start making on this and we'll help you hand in hand. You can get the Solana developer resources on their solana.com/dotstrikes, and you can again start learning from there. All the details like accounts, fees, uh, Python library, and everything like for developers is available over here. So you can learn from there. This example project, this example project, again, the GitHub link is again for the second time is provided, so you don't miss it. Even if you miss it, just search for Abhi. I am Abhi at Fetch, and you get a repository for my name on GitHub. There's Solana Fetch UAgents integration, right? You get more details about Fetch UAgents framework. So if you need examples, integrations, or anything, you simply go to GitHub Fetch AI UAgents. So if you come here, you have lots of integrations, how to integrate different things, not only Solana with us. And so the first time we are collaborating with a blockchain network. Other than that, we are doing hackathons overall worldwide. We are quite active with the hackathons, and you get all our hackathons, some of the top hackathon uh, submissions over here. So there are lots of examples or integrations present here as well. And if you again go to UAgents, so I'll show you from starting. You go to Fetch AI, you select UAgents. I showed you the integration, and if you need some examples or need to check the Python library, you go here and look for examples. These are key templates which you can use for examples, and everything is also provided on the docs. So if you want to explore more, this is the place. Otherwise, docs is having lots of things, and it will basically help you with anything possible. Whatever you can think of is available at docs. Also, I'd like to show on our docs the thing which is available. If you go down, so we support different AI platforms, right? We can integrate with any of the platform like LangChain, Fast API, Crew AI, Multion, ChatGPT. All the examples are provided within the example section. I'll show you one more resource. So tools, Solana CLI. We are using Solana CLI to create a wallet and blockchain management. So you need to have Solana CLI on your machine. That is again present in the README. If you go there in the README for my project, you get it there. Okay. So yeah, Solana CLI, again, you get the doc here. See, it is presented. So that is all of the resources which you can use. Poetry, of course, you can use. And then there's a Discord support where you will be answered with all the queries. Don't worry, guys. We'll provide support on Discord channel. But even if you're not able to access it, we have a second option. I'll show you how. So see, I have gone to the Discord, and as it is already logged into my machine, I get jumped into that. But what you have to do is simply go to our Discord channel, and you'll be asked for a little verification, nothing much. Like whenever you access this, you will get to a page known as verification. You click on verify and it will verify you, and it takes 10 more minutes, and you are into fetch channel, right? You have to post all of your queries in this particular Innovation Lab channel. So, Innovation Lab is an initiative where we are collaborating with different partners or AI firms and building new solutions with AI agents. This is having queries from previous hackathons, how we resolve it, what are the basic queries, and different details about the hackathon. This is the other channels, our community channels, where we discuss about U agents, fetches mainnet, Delta V, and what else not. Everything is available on Discord, and it is for sure replied back into less than 24 hours. So you can reach us here anytime, anywhere. Okay. One more place to post your queries. If by any chance you are not able to access the Discord, you go to fetch IU agents, you go to discussion and start a new discussion. Again, guys, this is also monitored and replies are given back within 24 hours of time. Even we are not able to solve the queries, but your query will be addressed and will definitely work on it. So response time is 24 hours. And for this hackathon, if you post in the discussion channel, I believe it will be less than 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, the response is going to be pretty fast. We are available 24/7 with you guys. Our team is in India, it's in US, it's in UK, it's spread worldwide. So we work in different time zone. Our developers work in different time zones. We have a community worldwide who are building on agents, so you can get help at any time. So, some little more fetch AI resources, documentation, which I've already showed you. If you are struggling how to start with fetch, docs are not helping me, you can refer some great articles by Shipra, me, and other players or other developers at Fetch. This gives you all the details. You can simply refer how to integrate with other AI tools like wrapping Grok chatbot. Uh, so this is a three part series by me itself, starting all the way from here, a beginner's journey into AI with Fetch AI. So you get all the details about Fetch AI. You can go through these talks and start learning. Then we have this by our one of our developer Chirag, like where you get sec. Yeah, this one, Tech Geek and Fetch AI. So see, this have got 50 claps as well. This is integrating Fetch AI with Mem0, which is again AI platform. And here you're giving memory to your agents. Your agents can behave as a personal assistant or whatnot. It can remember things about you. So must give it a read as well. But the end goal is you can get more details on these articles. There's a lot written on AI agents or U agents. There are lots of resources. I already showed you agent 101, 101 for AI engine. Just skip the AI engine for time being because it's going to be complex for you. And we don't really use AI engine for this type of projects, what we are trying to believe. You can find this LangChain fast API crew AI thing, which I already showed in the docs. If you go to these links, it's going to take you to the same place, of course, but I have already showed you how to go it. So fetch LangChain, and you get to the same example. This is very detailed example, explain every bit and pieces, and also with the output at the very end, right? Okay. Again, for Discord help, I have given buttons at multiple places. Again and again takes you to the same place. And if not, to the GitHub discussion, and we will respond you back. So innovation is at the heart of everything we do. That's what an AI agent told once. Again, guys, you can go here, scan the QR codes in this from this presentation. It will take you to the GitHub or FetchAI's website, even the Discord channel. You can simply click these buttons, and again, it takes you to the channel. So there are multiple places from where you can get it here. So yeah, you can get support no matter what. Like if even by any chance you're not able to reach to Discord, we have our GitHub, and we will get it sorted to get you on either on Discord, so you can get responses quite well, or to the GitHub. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that was it from my end. This was Abhi, and thanks Croatia for giving me this opportunity. Solana, everyone, so giving me this opportunity to present my solution over here. and I'm more than happy to help you out throughout the coding sessions or throughout your coding. You will be getting the support no matter what. And don't worry, guys, there are no good or bad questions here. I'm also ready to take some questions if there are any at the moment. But whatever questions you have, anytime, any place of time, any point of time, you can ask us. Yeah. Thank you, Christian.
Já pensou em colocar a sua startup no centro das atenções de toda a América Latina? E mais do que isso, conquistar a oportunidade de competir no cenário global da Web3. Não é mais apenas uma competição, mas sim a maior competição de startups da América Latina. Estamos falando em mais de R$500 mil em premiações para as equipes que se destacarem. E os campeões, os campeões, terão a oportunidade de disputar mais de R$5 milhões no hackathon global da Solana. Bom, e como participar? Super simples, você e sua equipe terão até o dia 8 de outubro para inscrever a sua startup no link que está na descrição desse vídeo. Após isso, os times passarão pelas classificatórias, no qual os jurados irão julgar quais são os 16 melhores times. Os 16 melhores times selecionados, essas equipes entrarão em campo competindo ao vivo diante de um público global. Você não estará apenas competindo, você estará sendo observado pelos maiores nomes do empreendedorismo e da tecnologia. E os fãs também estão no jogo. Pela primeira vez, os fãs têm papel ativo na competição, concorrendo a prêmios, participando, fazendo as suas apostas ao vivo e também apoiando a sua equipe favorita. Esse nível de competição e engajamento você só vê aqui no Solana Copa América. Então, não desperdice o seu tempo. Acesse os links que estão aqui embaixo nesse exato momento, descubra mais e inscreva a sua startup agora.